I get this question asked a lot, so I'll just address it. Hi everyone, it's Kartavi and thank you so much for joining today. As you can tell by the title, this video will be more of a get to know me, plus answering a few of the questions that I get asked frequently. So if you want to know, then keep on watching. If you don't know me, then hi, my name is Kartavi and I run my Instagram at itskartavi, where I talk a lot about engineering, STEM, productivity, and I share a lot of my tips and tricks to ace college, especially in engineering. So if you're not following me, then you can definitely check me out on Instagram. I got my questions ready and let's go. Question 1, what did I study and what I majored in? So I graduated in 2020, spring of 2020, as a chemical engineer, and I got a concentration in biochemical engineering. The concentration, I believe, was something that was unique to my college or my major, but I'm not really sure. But it was something that we could add to our degree of chemical engineering, and we had 3 options, one being biochemical engineering, the one that I chose, nanotechnology, and traditional. Why did I choose to major in chemical engineering? Now this is a funny story because I didn't know what I was signing up for when I chose chemical engineering. So in high school, I took an honors chemistry class, which was one of the harder classes that we had to take. And I did well in it. I enjoyed the topics, I enjoyed the labs, and I just enjoyed the class in general. And I knew that I'm going to have to do something with chemistry, like that's what I wanted to do. So I majored in chemical engineering, assuming that engineering and chemistry would be somewhat similar or even the same, but obviously just a few classes in you can tell that they're completely different. But I stuck with engineering because I really loved the application, I loved the classes that we had to take, and I also enjoyed all the different industries that I could potentially go into. Can you name a few facts about yourself? Yes. I was born in India, I have lived in 3 different countries, and I speak 3 different languages. I understand more, but I can speak 3. I only do this because Hindi I'm not fluent in, but I can understand it completely, and I can have mini conversations as well. This fact I don't think most people know about me, but I did Taekwondo for the longest time, and I got my black belt around 8 years ago. There might be some pictures here of my trophies and my belt. Why did you start your Instagram and your YouTube? And that's a great question. So when I graduated in 2020, that's when the pandemic hit. Obviously, we couldn't go outside, we couldn't make friends, we just couldn't do anything that was pre-COVID. I was really involved in college in terms of mentorship, being in organizations, being in research, just being out and about. And I really love that busy life and meeting new people every day. So that's why I made a brand new Instagram, a public Instagram, to talk about my journey as a new engineer, especially graduating in the pandemic, sharing my resources and my tips and tricks for other students who are following a similar path, and also to meet more engineers and more people in STEM from all around the world. I have made more friends and more connections on Instagram this past year than I possibly could have just being in my room. What are some of your hobbies? I have a few, but I'll just name a couple. So firstly, I do love painting. I do a lot of acrylic painting of landscapes and cities. I also like baking to a certain extent. I've made my fair shares of banana bread during the past year. I also like doing my henna or my mehndi and playing with the colorful eyeshadow because I'm never going to wear them out in public, but they're always fun to play with at home. I also like going out and discovering new places, new cafes, but because of the pandemic, I cannot do that. But that is also something that I really like to do. So somebody asked how I balance my hobbies, work, friends, and family. So my best advice for balancing life and school and your hobbies is by setting boundaries and by setting time limits. One example could be not working after 6. Personally, I like taking Fridays off. I don't work after 4 or 5 on Fridays, and that's just my time to do my hobbies, FaceTime my friends, hang out with my family, and just do anything that is not related to school or not related to work. I learned this boundary system by being burnt out and being overworked in college. So if you're seeing this, then schedule time for yourself, schedule time to do the fun things. Work will always be there, but enjoy your life, be with your family, be with your friends, and just balance life. These are all the questions that I had for today. If you have any more questions, then you can leave them in the comments or you can DM it to me on Instagram. If you're not following me already, then my Instagram is @itskartavi. It will also be linked down below. That was all for the video, and I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you learned a bit more about me. And I hope to connect with you on Instagram. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe below, and I will see you next time. Bye.